I just drove around the back of the elementary school. It looks great back there.
It makes me cry.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. Just to stick it to the man. You know? You're not holding me back. Don't enter.
We
Watch
live right
this.
up on Kimball, so our morning walk every day is go down, go
All right,
around the
yeah.
school, come back through, back out there, so not go back on the property now.
That's what I did this time of year. That was my walk with all the babies.
Hey, folks.
None of my babies are there.
I think we're ready to call to order. I'd like to welcome everybody back to the August 26, 2019 meeting of the Newmarket Budget Committee. As normal, let's stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, everybody. I hope we had taken the June and July month off, and so our first order of business is to approve the May 20th, 2019 meeting, which was our last one. So I will entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
I actually have a couple of modifications.
Great.
I don't know if, is this where I slide it in, or do I?
Yeah, this is exactly,
We need a second first.
right.
I second that.
Thanks, Dan. Let's have a bit of discussion since you have a couple things you want to talk about, Christian.
Oh, just, I'm not retired yet, I wish I was. So on page 3, it said, Mr. Matthews stated he was, it's just he is, and then a couple sentences later says his job was, it just should be his job is.
Perfect. We can make those changes. Anybody else?
I didn't print them out.
It's like third paragraph of page
Yeah.
3.
Thank you.
Sounds great. Anything else? It's too bad you're not retired,
I know I will.
quick. But thank you for pointing that out. I didn't notice anything else on here.
Yeah, I didn't see
I just have
either.
a grammar, but that's
Great. Well, with those changes, I'll go to vote to approve the minutes from the May 20th meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Seeing none, the minutes are approved.
One abstain was absent.
Sorry?
I was absent.
Thank you, one abstention. The next order of business is a holdover. So the next two items that we have on here are holdover from our May 20th meeting. Some folks have a printout here of the budget books. The rest of the committee probably received the electronic copy via email, probably more than once if you were following along. So thanks to the folks that helped us get that together, Wendy and Steve in the office, very much appreciated. I don't know if there's any more to say. Any questions or comments that anybody feels like they want to share about the budget books? Terrific. They'll come in handy as we get deeper into the rest of the year. Next, one of the things that we had been working on since the Budget Committee formed at the beginning of the year was the ability for some members, some of the new members, and anybody else who wanted to join us to go and meet with a few of the town department heads and just got a feel for what that work is like. I'm not exactly sure who had a chance to do it from the group. Joe, I think you had an opportunity if you wanted to share some of your thoughts on that.
Yeah, sure. I did attend one of the meetings with the Sean, the department head for the water department, and it was very enlightening. Sean is very knowledgeable about the systems. It's really quite an impressive plant that we have, the wastewater treatment, and I think, from what I see, people complain about the water and sewage rates, but I think Newmarket has a first-class plant. We have a first-class group of people working there. I did ask a couple of questions about capacity, and my recollection is they could almost double the capacity of what they have right now. And recently heard some things about Cheney having another 200 apartments here. I'm not sure what that impact will be regarding that. He also mentioned that, I don't know whether this might be an issue or anything, but Stratum is maybe potentially looking to look into our sewer system, which I found interesting.
Sure.
Not sure it'll help with our rates or not. It might help the storage rates a little bit, but
Yeah.
overall I was very impressed.
That's great. I'm glad you had an opportunity to take advantage of sort of learning the faces of some of these names that we see all
Yep.
the time, and we'll see them again as we get deeper into the budget system, and I have a chance to sort of pull them into one of these meetings and talk to them some more. So I think, I don't know if anybody else had a chance to go on those.
Yeah, Roger Gary and I got to go see Chief True, kind of the same exact thing, tight ship, really good job there. And then we also got to see Rick, who did the DPW and fire department, again, tight ship. And it was really good because they also showed us some of the long-term thinking and also some of the big budget items that they're probably going to be bringing up. So at least we understand what they're talking about.
Right.
So yeah, it was a really good all-around. I wish they could do the tour for everyone in town.
Me too. I'm really glad that you guys had a chance to make that happen and organize it all together. So thanks for taking advantage of that. It is a really good program. We're lucky that the people that work in those departments are willing to share what they know, not only with the members of the budget committee, but anybody in the area too, I think. So that's great. Thanks, guys. Moving on to new business. I think the only thing I wanted to share with some folks are just some upcoming dates. So our next meeting is targeted for September 23rd here in the auditorium at 7 p.m. I have set myself as a to-do to reach out to the school board and the town administrator to see if they can come in and share sort of end-of-year numbers, estimates to actuals at this point, and get us sort of revved up for what happens within the budget season. Not guaranteed yet, so we'll do some of that. I also am looking to cover off on a few of the dates upcoming for us. So for the new members, where we have been meeting monthly to this point, as we get closer to the town meeting, the frequency with which we meet picks up. And so we'll sort of organize the dates with which we meet around the items and activities when budgets are submitted from both the school and the town. So I hope to have those dates solid and confirmed with the powers that be in our town, so that we can talk about those in the next meeting. So more date talk next time when we get into it, along with some estimates to actuals. And then, so we'll have a September meeting as normal, an October meeting as normal, a November meeting as normal, and then through December and January, we'll pick up on the frequency through that. So we'll talk about a little bit that some more. That takes care of new business. Any other items that the committee wants to discuss? Sure.
I noticed that it was October 22nd that was listed. Was it Tuesday? Is there a
That might be just a finger fault on my part. We'll make sure that's the third Monday, the last Monday of the month as normal. Yeah, I'll double check that and make sure we have the right date for October. But thanks, Zach. Dan?
Just, I don't know if the town council rep and the school board rep, probably more the school board rep, I know we've had some personnel changes in the SAU, and I don't know honestly if we've had any personnel changes in the town administration, but if both of you could either, kind of comment on who's changed what positions, or if nothing has changed, then that'd be good to know too.
Lisa Baraggio had given her notice, so she is no longer employed by the SAU. Right now, we have, and forgive me for not remembering her name, I want to say Marie, but I can't guarantee it. But we have somebody that temporarily helping us. We have Dr. Susan Gibbons has come on board as of July 16th. In the past 30 days has been working endlessly to get up on speed, catch everything up, and I can't say enough about her. So far, I'm absolutely impressed. Who else? And we do not have, well, we know we don't have an assistant superintendent, so we have two positions that we might need to, the BA has to be filled. We can talk about the assistant superintendent, curriculum coordinator. Who else is left? I think that's it as far as administration goes.
Okay, that was my main, anything that's likely to impact the financials or the budget season.
Well,
Mostly what I was driving at.
We're not paying for BA, we're not paying for,
Well, I just meant like preparation of everything and reporting of everything.
yes,
We're,
we're gonna be okay,
okay.
we're gonna be okay.
And I would assume Lisa impacts the town as well, her departure.
I do know that the shared services, the town and school board have to meet, but as of right now, there are two different business offices. And we still have a contract. About shared services, so we have to always.
Yeah, I'll say first, we do have a meeting coming up, joint town and school board. Date on it? Like, pretty sure it's in September. it's easier when there's, one person to go to as opposed to.
Do we feel like, I'm sure like anytime anybody leaves a job, there were multiple factors involved, but overall, the shared services model, does everyone feel like that's achieving what it was designed to do? Do we feel like it's making it more or less difficult to recruit and retain a good person? I mean, again, our narrow focus is obviously mostly concerned with the business administration, but, in general, does that seem to be the direction everyone wants to go and feels good about?
Well, we had, MRA came in and did the report for the town and us. And again, I forget his name. He stated though that the shared services for the BA is doable, but we just have to have more thought and a better process to start it. So that part could be done. Right now, it was a little overwhelming, I think. But so far with everything else, it seems to be fine with the facilities director and.
Yeah, necessarily wasn't gonna go there myself, but it did always seem like Lisa always looked a bit like the whole world was pressing down on her. It seems like quite a lot for one person to stay on top of.
Yes. I wish there are things that, looking back, we wish could have been done differently, but who knew?
Yeah, no, it's the first time we'd done that, so
Yeah.
we were bound to learn some things in the process. I just, hope we've taken those things we've learned and done something productive with them.
Well, great. Big hearty budget committee welcome to all the new members of the administration in the town, so thanks. Did any other questions or comments?
I do have another comment. The capital improvement program, excuse me, they've thrown out a couple of dates. Are you all set, Chris, for that?
Yep, all set. Did you reply also to Diane?
I didn't reply.
Yeah.
Whatever's good for you guys, and if you can't make it, I'll do it.
Yeah, I think I can talk to you after this.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't gotten the final date yet. We got a bunch of information.
Right.
Got some of the stuff that Steve sent all the department heads, so we're just waiting to choose a date next week or the week after.
Yeah, that's the capital improvement plan committee. They usually do get ramped up here in the fall and sort of do their work. So I appreciate you guys following up on that and just making sure that we've got good representation and leadership there. So much appreciated. Rob, did you have a comment or a question earlier?
No,
Okay.
Dan took care of it.
Excellent. Anything else? All right, then I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Thank you, Zachary. Do I have a second?
Second?
Thank you, Trevor. All in favor say aye.
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 All opposed? Unanimous.